Yo, listen, look, you know, what I said the other day about Calvin Cenat stands, and I ultra doubled down on it. You get what I'm saying? Because listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all the reason why we love the NBA, what the NBA means to us, why we recognize the NBA. We recognize that the this is the dichotomy of Black Americans. The NBA is the dichotomy of Black people who built this country. All right. You know, there's a debate going on between who is the best, LeBron or Jordan. Both Black Americans, both coming from off of wherever they came from, wherever their mothers came from, wherever their mothers came from. It was America. That's where their parents were born at. All right. Their lineage goes back to this land. Go back some centuries. Yeah, it will go back to Africa, but in the immediate, which we care about, right? We care about the immediate because we talk about Jordan and everything like that. We don't be going to bat talking about Oscar Robertson. Listen. This is heavy and this is deep. We cannot allow maggots like Calvin Snot and DJ Akademiks to be the voices of our culture. That is how the NBA went down, which is why you see now there are so many former players putting their own spin on their own narrative, because for years the best players that we have seen have had to deal with absolute hatred from the rest of the world, not because of anything about their skill or their talent or where they or who they play for, what sport they play, not because of that, but only because of the fact that they are Black and their lineage goes back to who built this country. Michael Vick went to prison because of his lineage is connected to the slaves that built this country. All right. Now, it works two ways. I'm gonna get to that later on, but we cannot allow the Akademiks and Calvin Snot to be talking about us. No. Go back to your homeland. Talk about that. Because it's us reporting and telling us about Vibes Cartel beating a murder case, Vibes Cartel news. It's us speaking to us about that. Why aren't you giving us all of that news? Why don't I know what about Shabba Ranks' new car? That's what you should be reporting to me about, Akademiks. Because you're Jamaican, right, man? Every interview now, well, I'm Jamaican, man. I'm a Jamaican, man. The fuck up, nigga. You are a chunky suburban kid who ingratiated himself with people from the hood who know that they need people who are up on tech to move up in a industry where tech is taking over. That's it. All right? You know about your brother, that is not your culture. He got killed because he was trying to do what he thought he was still in Jamaica. All right? No disrespect at all, but this is what's going on. Calvin Snot, you are from Trinidad. Go back to Trinidad and start twitching. I don't want to hear nothing about culture, Black people, none of that when you are on Twitch speaking about bullshit, doing bullshit all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Dancing, moving your hips. You want some pussy, nigga. Go do that. I mean, you found the lane to do that. Why are you bringing in Black culture? You're doing that because the main motive, the reason why you have that position that you have is not to get bitches. That is the gift and the award that you get for being a detriment to us, because they know how important it is to get non-Black foundational voices as the voice of the culture. Look what happened when you made Bob Costas the voice of the NBA. Look what happened when you made Peter Vesey the voice of the NBA. Look what happened when who else was another maggot? I'm trying to think of another maggot. Come on, name me another maggot. All them dudes off the reporters on ESPN, all of the maggots. You know what I'm saying? Michael, like, people get it confused now because, it's in retrospect. But people did not love Michael Jordan when he played. The media hated Michael Jordan when he played. You should have seen how he was treated when he went through that tragedy with his father. It's been 20 years. The media still hates LeBron James. You think that shit is a mistake? You think every black athlete, superstar athlete, just gets hated on because they're so good? What love do you remember seeing Michael Vick get in the media outside of the fans in the stadium? What love do you remember the media giving to Cam Newton? What love do you remember them giving to Donovan McNabb? What love do you remember them giving Magic Johnson? All right? Because black people that knew what's up loved Magic Johnson. But majority didn't. They loved Larry Bird. Which is how we're looking for the game to switch when it comes to Caitlin Clark and Reese. But it's going to take work for us to realize what's going on, because what they're trying to do is trying to make some non-foundational black American voices the voice of our culture. Akademiks, I don't want to hear nothing from you except what car Shabba Ranks is driving, what girl about Shabba Ranks' marriage. You can tell me about Shaggy. You can tell me about Yellow Man. Tell me how Yellow Man is doing. I be wondering how Yellow Man is doing. I want to know. Let me know how Ninja Man is doing. Let me know about Buju. We got love. But that's your culture. That's where you're from, right? That's what you talk about all the time. Why are you making a living in my culture and disrespecting me? You owe me. You know what I'm saying? Because if we say, yo, we want him out of here. Because trust me, there's a white boy who is neutral that we can get to shut up and just do his job, go home and shut up, that can do the exact same thing that you do. The only value that you have is that you look like a black person that they think they have seen before, that is in our culture. So when you say what you say, they think it's some merit to it. That's how you're getting over. The same way Calvin Cenat is getting over. Oh, you're black as hell with dreadlocks. Oh, man, you can get along with every rapper from the South. You look like every rapper in the South. You know what I'm saying? Cause let's say that, oh, I was just trolling with the boo. You don't do that with the public platform. And this is me telling you that because I'm thinking that I'm telling the most innocent of innocent jokes, in the most innocent way, smiling, laughing, saying what I'm saying. But I get labeled homophobic, xenophobic, whatever phobic there is. I get labeled all of that shit and have to pay for it. You know what the fuck these niggas did? Cause of some jokes and how they mad at my jokes. You made some jokes, so we mad at you now, right? We can make you pay for that. We can make you pay severely for that. We can make you pay physically for that. You get what I'm saying? This is going out to Akademiks and Calvin Cenat. Any non-FBA that's participating and speaking on our culture without uplifting our culture the same way that your goal is to uplift your land and your culture and where you come from, because we know that the white supremacist Dr. John Henry Clark has been telling us about this for years. We know the plan, not even before Dr. John Henry. We know the plan of the white supremacists was to go outside of the United States, convince all the black people to use their resources to get all the black people outside of the United States to hate these people inside the United States, because these people in the United States are the real ones. These are the real valuable ones, and the only way we can keep control of them is if we get the rest of the world to hate them. Because then some of them will start believing that shit on both sides. We know the real plan. The real plan is in effect right now. The real plan is at 95% of completion. You know what I'm saying? It's at that part where you see at that part of the game where you see shit really changing and moving. That's the part that we at right now. That's why we going hard the way that we are, because it's not because me, I'm from the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. I love Caribbean food and all that shit. Cause food is what y'all think culture is. And language. Y'all think culture is just food and language. Not knowing that patois is not a real language. All right? All right, academics, be speaking that suburban patois. We don't want to hear that shit. Sit the fuck down. Now, I've been trying to say this because of the fact that, listen, there's so much evil going on in the world, so much evil, and then there's one person on this side of good, on this fight, on this side they're evil, on this side they're good, on this side they're evil. So it's like, now we're just drawing a total line. Now we're just drawing the total line. You moving like a maggot, you moving like a bitch. We gotta stomp you out. Because all this shit people been getting away with trying to talk about me when I'm the one laying it down, saying actually paying with my life for this shit. Paying with my life for this shit. What the fuck you doing? You over there having you over there dancing, you know what I'm saying, in Daisy Dukes. You over there dancing in Daisy Dukes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't put up nothing. Give a fuck about you giving your mom $50. I would have given but but nah, real talk though. Fuck this nigga Calvin. Fuck academics. We know that they really are some ops. They really are the ops of the NBA. They are the reporters. They are not on the court. That's why I'm about to get off of this side. About to get off of this shit, cause I'm not with y'all. I'm not with no Calvin Snot and no academics. I'm not on that side of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the court. I'm from the court. You get what I'm saying? I don't play around like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing this game with little maggots like Calvin Snot and these academics and taking L's. I'm like, yo, I didn't take L's when I was on the court. How am I taking L's off the court? You know what I'm saying? It's because these maggots have an evil plan in place. Trust me, when they were saying all that negative shit about LeBron and Michael Jordan, they had a negative plan. They didn't have oh, this is just our job. We just do this and go home, but we're really cool with them. No, they personally had a negative plan. Their plan is to get if they can't get Michael Jordan removed, they're going to get his teammates removed and get their nephew in there and get the spot. You get what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like that. So fuck this nigga Calvin. Ain't nothing he do. Talk about what we go back to Trinidad. We don't give a shit about you. Only thing y'all do is bring over Tech Nines. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. But I'm gonna go over and get it. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm out. Salute.